and raise up. Very good. And curl. Raise up. Remember, if you do not have water, you do not have weights at home, you can use your water bottles, okay? Just fill up 2 1.5 liter bottles of water and you got dumbbells right there, okay? No excuses. All right, weights down. We're gonna go into our crab toe touches. Ready? Straight into it and go. Up, up, up. That's it. Raise all the way up. You got this. I'm looking for speed and power here. Stay at my pace. Let's go. You got this. Nice. Almost there, guys. Last few. Give me 2 more. And good job. All right, we're going right into the skull crushers. Get ready. I want you nice and hard in that bridge. Get ready. Straight into it and go. Nice, guys. Down and up. You should feel this in your triceps and even your biceps right here. Also, the glutes are sinking in for a nice compound exercise. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, weights down. We have 1 more round. We're more than halfway through this workout. So take a sip of water if you need it.
Judge Hatchett has seen it all, and with over 20 years on the bench, she knows when someone is trying to get away with it.
This is not on Harold, honey. This is on you.
I think that we're gonna try to go with our heavier weight for this circuit. All right, so we're finishing strong. All right, there's a concept in exercise science called progressive overload, and it means we're not staying at the same weight the entire time, not in this workout or throughout the time that we're working out. All right, so let's go right into it. We're going to start with our upper row. So this is going to be significantly more challenging. Take a deep breath in, exhale, gear up, and let's go. Up, up, push it with me, guys. Up, that's it. Up. I know you're feeling the difference. It's great to have a light pair of dumbbells and a heavier pair. That's it. Very good. And you'll see over time that your heavies become your light and you can move on to a new heavy. Very good. Last set. And good job. Put that down. Gonna go into butt kicks. Ready and go. All right, guys, remember, we just have a few more minutes to go, so I need to see you push. Let's pick up the speed just a little bit. Make this time worth it. Got up out of your bed this morning, so let's make this workout worth it. Keep going. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab those heavier weights. I'm gonna go to front lat raises. Are we ready? And go. Up. That's it. Up. Push it with me. Up. Very good. Up. Excellent, guys. Up. Up. Nice. Up. Up. 3 more seconds left. You got this. Up. And up. Excellent, guys. Straight into high knees. Again, as we said, no challenge, no change. That's what we're about today and every day. Always looking to challenge ourselves. Go, go, go. Remember to send your workout videos, your pictures, tag us. Let us know that you're at home working out with the Rising family. That's it. Woo! In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guys. 1 dumbbell right here. Extending out, ready, and go. That's it. Very good. I know you're feeling challenged right now. You're doing so well. Keep that core tight. Ever so slight bend of those knees. That's it. Just don't lock them. Push it, guys. We're almost there. Few more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna pick up our second dumbbell. We're going for curls here. Ready? So curl it 1 and then curl it all the way up. That's it. Again, curl. That's it. And all the way up. Very good. Curl and up. Curl and up. Let's go. Curl and all the way up. 1 more. Squeeze out 1 more. Curl and up. Very good, guys. I'm gonna go for our crab toe touches now. Shake it out. Ready, speed and power, go. Good job, guys. Few more minutes and we'll be done. We'll be off to our days. Let's make the last few minutes worth it. Work for that calorie burn. Good job. Woo. Few more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 1 last exercise, guys. We're going for heavier weights. We're gonna go into these skull crushers with our bridges right here. Raise all the way up. Ready? And go. Down and up. Down and up. Let's go. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Stay focused. We're almost there. And up. Down and up. Almost there, guys. Get strong with me. Woo! Give me 1 last one. Excellent. Weights down. We're gonna move into our stretch. Take a deep breath here. In through the nose and exhale it out. Inhale and exhale. Another one. Inhale and exhale. And let's go into our upper body stretch. You guys did that. Don't forget to keep breathing. It's such a powerful tool that we have. Some of us go through our days and we don't even breathe enough. So let's be conscious of the breath and remember that we always have access to it, and it's such a powerful healing tool for us. Up and over. Exhale. And let's go on the other side. Whew, I sure felt like that was a challenge. I hope you did too. Up and over. Very good. Let's just twist the torso right here. And to the other side. Let's stretch the quads. So proud of you guys. And other side. Very good. And let's roll the neck all the way around right here. Other direction. Let's breathe in. Exhale. Last breath in. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and release. Give yourselves a clap. Thank you so much for joining us for today's workout. And don't go anywhere because we're going to be back right after the break for today's wellness tip of the day.
Mommy, the third time nearly deaf with them old pat and pan there, no.
Get up and go back the lot of me, you see?
Yo, what's cracking the lacking a packing a macking?
Welcome back to Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. We just wrapped a powerful upper body workout, and now we're going to lean into today's WellFit tip of the day, which comes from our Eat Well pillar. We're diving into the world of superfoods today, and there's one that everybody should consider adding to their diet, and that's maca powder. So maca powder comes from the root of the maca plant, native to the Andes Mountains of Peru. And this potent superfood is a nutrition powerhouse, packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that offer a plethora of health benefits. One of the most significant reasons to include maca powder in your diet is its ability to boost energy and stamina. So maca is an adaptogen, which means it helps the body to adapt to stress and balance hormone levels. By supporting the adrenal glands, maca can provide a sustained energy boost without the jitters or crashes that's usually associated with caffeine. Maca powder is also known to improve mood, enhance overall well-being, and also plays a very powerful role in hormone balance. So for both men and women, maca can support reproductive health and improve fertility. So now let's talk about the different ways that you can incorporate maca powder into your diet. And oh my goodness, there are so many. I add maca to my smoothies and my oatmeal almost every single day. Just a teaspoon will do. And you can mix maca powder into your pancake batter or your muffins or your energy bars for a healthy twist. And how about a maca latte? So good. You can create a nourishing maca latte by mixing maca powder with a warm milk of your choice and a touch of natural sweetener. The possibilities are endless. You can find maca powder at most health food stores to enjoy all the incredible benefits of increased energy, mood enhancement, and hormone balance. And that's it for another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, and until next time, stay well, stay fit, and keep embracing the journey to a healthier you. See you soon.
September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by Edgechem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix.
Showers of blessing, blessing. Step on a brick, but when I look on a brick shot, Jah give me shelter over me and do it sink up. Faith move mountain, know me blessing, I run over like a fountain. Baba, showers of blessings that rain on me.
Lots of blessings, raining down.
down. It is such a beautiful Monday morning, and I never thought that I would be the one to say Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
But it's a happy Monday indeed, on so many levels. And of course, the fact that we're here, we're alive and well, we're in, a space that is great.
Yes.
And, we're just so grateful and thankful to God for sparing our lives. And of course, for another morning, yet another sunrise, to be here with all of you, our sunrisers. Rise and shine, sunrisers. Yeah, brand new day. How are you?
I'm
sir?
good. I'm good.
Come and stir you up now, Hey, whoa.
That's cool,
Promotion. Raise up your hand if you get promotion. But we say promotion. Raise up your hand if you get promotion. But not look here. The way I feel good for my friend, right? What? Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time on television in Jamaica and in the world, I present to you none other than Senior Superintendent Dennis Brooks.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. Look here.
Blessings.
I am so happy for you.
Thank
I
you.
am so proud of you. So you're gonna drive with a siren, like it go we want. Like, all right.
We drive with some we want sometimes.
No, like as an SSP now. You get a bigger we want, like as a we want.
No, just the same. I do the same thing.
I'm so proud.
Doing the same work.
I cannot cry out Jody K's lashes. But I'm very up. Dennis, listen. Like, when I'm not about this one, oh God, I'm that wicked. Jesus. After all, like a G, wait.
Yeah.
I am so proud of you, right?
Yeah.
Because we've been a part of each other's life and journey for so long. Like when I see the things manifesting, when I see the things unfolding, when I see what you've accomplished, like you're such a great father, such a wonderful husband, such a wonderful son, a wonderful colleague, a wonderful friend, a wonderful human being. You know what I mean?
Amen.
It's ineffable, right? The admiration that I have for you. And when me hear about this, me not tell a lie. It's a good thing I got a range. Me not lie.
You could have come with macho on Saturday.
If I had gone to the range.
Speaking of which, them asked for you Saturday.
Oh yeah, I was trying. I really was.
Saturday,
I really was, but I was detained.
Yeah,
I was detained.
Everybody was asking for you.
Your goddaughter detained me.
Yeah.
So you might have to hold like a G. Come remember, I'm not SSP.
No.
So I'm SSM.
Yeah.
Senior Super Mom.
Yeah. I love it.
But, I'm very happy for you, Dennis, and congratulations.
Thank you.
You indeed are well and most deserving of this promotion and this elevation. You are definitely an asset to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and may you continue to rise and shine and elevate and always be a riser. So,
I really appreciate
your motivation.
That. All glory to God.
Amen.
We'll continue the work.
Yeah.
Thank you to all the people who support and all the people that I work with to make it possible.
Nice.
And,
big up to the Wanted Wednesday crews.
Yeah.
Wanted Wednesdays.
The work continues.
I love it.
I mean, we're working on it. We're continuing the transformation.
So, like, I get a helicopter now, like, all right, I'm like SSP, like, I just want a little barrows. If
For the helicopter?
Like, if you can just give me a little lift, I'm just saying.
Every now and again,
because right now, I feel like if I'm in traffic, I'm like, listen, I don't do traffic, okay? My friend is an SSP, okay? I don't got time for this.
I do traffic. All right.
So, now, what better way to start the week off than with a Monday motivational quote?
I love it. Okay.
And this quote is particularly significant to my heart. And to
I know this one.
Right? Yes.
I know this one.
Some people have the wish to win, but not the will to win.
Yes.
And it is indeed said by none other than a man for whom I have the greatest of respect, love, honor, trust Mr. Ian G. Wilkinson, King's
Casey.
Counsel. Yes, my husband.
I've heard him say it.
Ineffable love that I have for him.
I've heard you say it. I've heard him say it.
When he said it to me the first time, it hit
You're like,
me. I said, ooh.
You start to the algebra falling through the sky.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, definitely.
That was so deep.
And the truth is that, you have to have the will. You know, Sizzler say, yes, you've got to be strong and do the best you can.
Yeah.
And, some people want to win.
Yeah.
And they genuinely want to.
Yeah, but then sometimes the win and wanting to win is just in your thought. You have to put action behind it because otherwise it is just going to be a wish. And you can sit down and wish all day. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. So if you don't get up and put some action behind that, you just every year, some people, this year is my year. That year, you're my year, and every year it's your year, and nothing happens.
Every year is going to be your best year.
But in order to make it your best year, you have to
put in your best work.
Exactly.
You have to put in your best work.
effort. So
definitely,
I'm loving it. So
well, if you notice, Khadine has used a particular word twice, and so she's introducing it into your lexicon. The word of the day is ineffable. It means that which cannot be. Ineffable means that which is too great or too extreme to be expressed or described in words.
Definitely.
Ineffable.
So the feeling of falling in love is ineffable. The feeling of falling in love and being married, ineffable. Inexplicable.
Hallelujah.
Glory. Oh my God. Guys, really?
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. You know what? Let's go same time. Set speed. Let's go to this video because it's 1 year.
What video?
A video.
Guys.
Let me know all the stars are close to, all the stars are close to, all the stars are close to. Maybe let them dreams will let me know all the stars are close to, all the stars are close to, all the stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you for the final time Khadine Miss Hylton. When next to see me, I will be Mrs. Khadine Miss Wilkinson. Thank you.
I get the feeling.
Oh my God, thank you guys. Happy anniversary, sweetie.
Last week somebody said, if I'm interviewing Miss Kitty, how do you think I should refer to her? I said, what capacity are you in?
Yeah.
And we're having a conversation. I said, sir, it's Mrs. Wilkinson. I said, it's Mrs. Wilkinson.
Nice. I'm very, very happy. And I'd like to say happy anniversary to my very loving husband, my Superman, my star, my everything. I love my husband because he has definitely made my life better and easier in every way.
Well, let me tell you,
making my life easier.
Let me tell you, happy anniversary to Uno.
Yes.
I have the utmost respect for Uno as a couple. I've been around, I've been in proximity for a while, and I love how you take care of him,
thank you.
And I've said it to my friends. I said, do you notice the way she speaks of him as a man? She speaks life into him. She speaks honor. She speaks respect. So regardless of the Miss Kitty where you see out there, whatever, if you ever notice how she talk about your husband, you would want your girlfriend or your wife to speak that way about you.
Yeah.
Behind him back and in front of him back. She talk, she honor him, she respect him. So it's a good example of how a modern, independent woman is still able to honor and obey and submit into a good man. And if you're a good man to your wife, she will honor and respect and obey and all of those things. The marriage vows are still relevant in modern society. And this modern woman, this modern mommy is an example of this. I've always said, me love hear how you talk about that man.
Thank you. Because he's the boss, he's a G, he's a general, you know what I mean? And trust and believe. He's a man of action. And I think that is one of the things.
Other men hear that and like you put pressure upon other women. Because like so why my wife not talk about me like that?
Well, you know, you gotta get a husband, man. Yeah,
or you have to be a husband like yours.
But honey, thank you so much. I love you. I love and honor you. I said I do last year, and I will forever say I do. You're my forever and my always. Thank you so much for everything that you do. My provider, my protector, and my living manifestation. Mwah! But love is in the air for not just me alone.
No.
You know, sister, be a lot. But as a matter of fact, Dennis, today is World I Love You Day.
It is?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
so
World
you
I Love You Day.
So you did just decide?
No, it's not me decide. It's just the universe. You see the alignment. You see that? But also, love is in the air for Olympians, right? Yeah, Olympian Noah Lyles and Janelle Bromfield on their engagement. Yeah, they got engaged. The American sprinter, Noah Lyles, as aforementioned, has proposed to his Jamaican girlfriend, Janelle Bromfield. Lyles made the announcement via a video shared across his social media platforms.
Love it.
The video shared to his Instagram was captured, "To my future wife, I will love you forever and ever." That is amazing, and I'm so happy for them. And that proposal, I saw man propose. Me no want you propose to me, I sit down in the chair. Yeah, me not like that. I just say, no, say like, oh yeah, baby, yourself, just want all this. Pardon?
Like you give it to her like a sweetie in church.
Like a sweetie, like a
you know, a sweetie in church.
Yeah. You understand, bro, man?
No.
Now, man, you have to get down on one knee. And, you know, do it the right way. Well, I'm traditional in any event, right? I like traditional. I'm old school.
Imagine when brown man propose. Imagine when brown man pick. Imagine when brown man pick one.
And then, when pick one, I'm going to present you with a cup soup and the ring of the cup soup. Yeah. But guys, listen. Today is a beautiful day indeed.
It is a beautiful day.
And I'm so happy to be here. It's my anniversary. Can you believe that? Oh my God.
Happy anniversary.
1 year down and forever to go. But Akon premieres the video for Jermaine Edwards. He sampled Jermaine Edwards' Beautiful Day, right? Remember that song? It's a beautiful day.
Love it.
Right.
But that song keeps coming back, you know.
Yes, it does. It's a song that keeps on giving. And I'm sure Jermaine's, bank account should be happy as well, right? So a beautiful day indeed for Jamaican gospel artist and superstar Jermaine Edwards, following the official music video premiere of Akon's latest release of the same name, which samples his 2014 hit Beautiful Day. Now the single also uses an interpolation from young singer Rashawn Ewers, is it? I think Ewers, right?
Yeah.
Who became an international sensation after an old clip of the then 10-year-old singing Edwards' song went viral online.
I love it.
And that is why I say good music, Dennis.
Yes.
The good music will forever live on.
Just
and
give
I
the world the music.
Big
give
up
the
to
world
Jermaine
the music.
Edwards.
Man.
Convict music. Get yourself a good lawyer. That's right. Now, big ups to Omar and Chris from National Bakery. Yes, they were on the truck, the National Bakery bread truck. They were on the truck. They were so nice. Got to the supermarket and the nice fresh bread was there. Come and fry some fritters. I needed bread and they were right on time.
What is it about fritters and bread?
See, if you eat fritters and bread, Dennis, fritters, bread and fried plantain. You just got to.
It's a must.
It's a must. You gotta have it. And the National Fresh Bread, let me tell you, when I bit into it and it stuck up in the top of my mouth. So Omar, thank you.
Fresh bread.
Also, I want to say happy birthday belatedly to Paul from M10. Big ups to Mrs. Claudette 10. Good morning to Marvin 10 and the entire M10 crew. And congratulations to Burrell and his partner on the birth of their new son. Happy congratulations are in order. But Paul, happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed your day. Lots of love to you and my M10 family over there at Vineyard Town. Big ups to Shauna and the entire M10 crew, also at Red Hills, across from Calabar.
You know who sent big up for you?
Who?
Several staff members at Ocean Coral Hotel.
Oh, yes!
At Ocean Coral, big up to several people. I was in Trelawney doing some work at the end of last week, and it was just, whole heap of big up,
Ocean Coral.
Good morning to Jermaine Brissett, to Denitri Bowes, and to James Saint-Just.
Okay, Saint-Just, that is it.
He's a Haitian manager there.
Big up to... That's why I don't have the SSP them. I understand. I understand.
Big up. Happy birthday to Samuel Hutchinson. Happy birthday to the world's best brother, uncle, and son. We thank God day and day, every day for you. They pray that God continue to bless you and love you always from Mother Ivy Hutchinson, your sister, and nephew Nicanor.
Yeah, it looks like Nicanor. Yes, also happy birthday to Marcia Barrett. She is of Jamaica British. Good morning, love.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, love. I hope you live to see many more. And you know what? We send you lots of love wherever you are in the world. Yeah, cheerio. And do enjoy your day. Because also to Livity. His last name eludes me right now. Yes. He's a soldier. His mommy is a client of Tanisha. I'm going to get her name because Tanisha now met them kidneys. Right. But Livity is a soldier at the Jamaica Defense Force.
Yes.
And he watches sunrise. And I wanted to big him up as well. And to all the JDF men and women, a resplendent morning to all of you. We appreciate your work and all that you do. So JDF massive, big up on yourself.
Right.
It's now time, Dennis, for what? Senior soup?
All right, it's now time for us to turn up the volume and dance to the morning mixtape. Run the track, selector.
La 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 la.
Your love lives on with life insurance.
You! Come and pick up your order.
Oh, okay.
For the juicy, crunchy, irresistible taste of a KFC Big Deal, some people will do anything.
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
SuperMed Family of Pharmacies, your trusted partner in health and wellness for over 30 years. With 8 convenient pharmacies across Eastern Jamaica. SuperMed Mall Pharmacy, SuperMed New Kingston, SuperMed Pepine, SuperMed Port Antonio Pharmacies 1 and 2, Claire's St. Mary, Lloyd's St. Thomas, and a convenient drive-thru at our Hughenden location where you can get your medication without leaving your car. We're dedicated to providing you with the highest level of care. Experience the difference with SuperMed Family of Pharmacies. Super happy, super healthy.
And you go down and have a good day. Blessing. SuperMed.
Fan Central Pitside, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, and Connex.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
much for staying with us, Sunrisers. Good morning to you. It's now 20 minutes after 6 o'clock in the morning here in Kingston, Jamaica. You know what that means. It's now time for your early morning cup of mountain tea coffee. Good morning. Morning. How are you?
No, but not tell a lie. Boy, I just want to get used to it. And I just can't get used to it.
No. That's the thing. Never get used to it because when you do, then it loses its shine and luster, right? I like how it keeps us all on it. That was the medium TK, so. Like, see me, huh? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? No. Mountain tea, that is only Tina Soup could do that. Right?
I was just about to say a huge congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
I feel like we should be celebrating.
I like that.
No, but you have only for celebrate because you put up a picture, before and after picture where I was celebrating the whole day when I saw it.
Well, you know.
When says that?
We'll talk about it.
There's more.
Can you guys find that?
You need to see the before and after picture.
Patricia, work your magic and find the before and after picture of TK, please.
She posted it just the other day. It's on her IG.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wanted Mondays.
Let's go into the headlines, shall we? Today I have headlines with a twist this morning because today's headline is all about things CVM, and we're joined by our head of programming, Kia McIntosh.
Nice. Good morning.
Good morning, Kia.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm so happy to be here. Usually I'm behind the scenes.
Yes,
Somebody asked me if I was doing CG. They didn't know why I was here. So
welcome to our world.
Yes, it's nice to be on the other side.
It's good to have you at the front.
Yes.
Thanks for all you do behind the scenes.
Absolutely. And speaking of behind the scenes, there's been a lot of work happening behind the scenes as it relates to new programming and exciting new offers. Tell us just a little bit quickly about what's coming and what we can expect from CVM.
Yeah, of course. We've actually been teasing quite a bit of new content for just about 2 weeks, or a little bit longer than that. But today is the day. We're launching 3 brand new shows, and we're really excited about it. And so today the lineup starts with, at 12:30, we have an international drama called Ganga, which I'm excited about. If anybody likes Indian dramas like Kushi.
Oh my goodness, Kushi had us in a chokehold. Let me tell you, every day one was Kushi.
What is Kushi doing now?
Yeah, Kushi, what's she doing now? Where's Kushi?
Well, we can talk about Ganga.
Yes,
so she's a new a young widow that we're going to be following. It's very dramatic, and we're going to be following her story for some time.
Nice.
And so at 6 o'clock, Jamaica, I hope you're ready for Steve Harvey. Because Family Feud is coming to
Survey
CVM.
said.
I love Family Feud so much.
Yes. I like that.
And the antics and the laughter is going to follow.
Yes.
And then a returning favorite to CVM is Me and My Crew at 9 o'clock.
I love that.
It's not too. That is it.
And I think we have a video. Coming up.
Yes, it will be coming up, but we definitely want to give you guys a nice teaser of the day's entertainment that's coming. But those are today's presentation of new content. And if you wanted to talk about anything in particular,
what we want to talk about is this video.
Yes, there's a video coming up. We have to see it.
I've been wanting to get to you for a long time. Shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
I'm getting scared. Tell me something that makes a bubble bath even more enjoyable.
How about some toys?
What would you do if a date asked you how much you weigh?
Ask him how much his mama weigh.
You know, bring the new beat them come. The man them there, you know.
I bet Sally, a lot of time gone by.
This number wrong, you know.
Boy, now we know, you know.
And the winning numbers tonight are
$250 million?
If people going to collect $250 million.
This was a game of chance, and I took mine, yeah?
True, you care $1 million, you're sure.
If you don't bring up your children in the right and proper manner, they will not achieve what my son has achieved today. Yeah!
The innocent crew is on a hunt tonight. Cause yeah, we might DJ, but we don't have mic. You coulda take from now till the morning light. Hey, you already get the girl with it coming.
Ganga is an emotional saga of a woman's journey, all alone in a man's world. The story revolves around a very young and a bubbly girl, Ganga, who is forced to face the hardships of life right from childhood. Ganga gets married at a very young age, and before she can start her blissful journey, her world comes shattering down as she loses her father and her just wedded husband on a day of her wedding in a stampede. Before Ganga can realize this cruel game of destiny, she finds herself in an asylum meant for widows. She manages to escape from there as she's forced to adhere to the norms laid down by the society for the widows and runs into a good Samaritan who decides to adopt her. Niranjan and his wife Madhvi treat her like their own daughter and educate her like their two sons, Pulkit and Sagar. In a series of twists and turns, little Ganga ends up marrying Sagar in unconventional and unusual circumstances. As she wants to help Sagar recover from a critical illness, Sagar does recover. And in the process, his bond with Ganga grows stronger. Madhvi is not too happy about it, and she convinces Niranjan to send Sagar to a boarding school in London. Will Ganga be able to keep her love alive and lead a happy married life with Sagar when they grow up? Or destiny will be harsh on her again?
I'm already in. I'm already in. See me here? Drama. You know when the drama is. See him out here?
Yeah. It twist and turn. That's what happened.
Full of drama.
Let me tell you, the search was very, very difficult to find something that was gonna be like. Yeah. But we know what the audience wants, and I think we found something.
So tell me something real quick here. So for example, Me and the Crew, which some people may be familiar with, some people maybe not so much. Is it new episodes and new seasons? Are we starting from the beginning for those who aren't familiar?
Yes, thank you. So we're bringing in season 1 tonight, and so anyone who is familiar with it can relive, and anyone who doesn't know about it can join the latter innocent crew uptownification. And because they're actually shooting a new season.
Oh, nice.
So the goal is to just get everything catch up and when by the new season coming up, we will all be everybody will be fresh.
And I think that it's so important for us to watch local programming, support local programming, see what it's all about. So I'm excited that we're bringing it. But in the international space, what made you choose Family Feud versus anything else, for example?
Well, I mean, it's a global favorite, and you know,
it does well everywhere.
It's essentially a phenomenon. And Steve is a household name, and just the family environment, the fun, and the questions, because it's an actual survey of what people and families are saying. You know, it's very relatable, and I think.
Remember when Sunrise crushed Family Feud?
We did. Yes.
To all the people who thought they would beat us.
Well, I will say that was a wink, you know. Coming soon.
People were all antsy. And then, you know, I think I see something going on. Looking back, it was all aligned.
It was all, we were all a plan.
But Dennis, I have a problem. This is going to be a problem.
What's that?
Because the show them are going nice now, TK, and instead of we go to bed for wake up early for sunrise, we're going to be up watching TV.
Because I'm usually asleep as it comes around the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
So but now, stay up and watch me and my crew. Problem if I reach late, like.
Don't blame me, blame Kia. We're walking and dig out the set.
If I walk in like cup soup, if you see me with a cup soup in the morning, you know.
You know what time it is. Well, don't blame us, blame Kia and her team for choosing awesome programming. Yeah. We're just a victim of the system. So, but thank you so much, Kia.
Thank you very much.
So you said 12:30 today, it's Ganga. 6 p.m.
It's Family Feud.
And then 9
p.m.
It's Me and the Crew.
Yeah, well, and of course, we also have our new originals that are going to be coming back. So there's much more content to come.
Oh, nice.
And so November, look forward to your favorite CVM originals coming back, refreshed, as well as a new refresh that is coming soon that you guys will get some more information on later today. So stay tuned to to Sunrise.
Yeah, see that. I love it. I'm so grateful. I'm very excited. And as TK said, you know, when we see our local programming, I'm very excited about our talent because Jamaicans, we're so talented.
Yeah.
And we have so much here to give and to show.
Yep.
So, of course, we are.
Yeah, as you know, our local is our
niche.
Our
Love
thing.
Love
Yes.
that. All right, my love. Thank you so much. Me and my crew, you understand? You remember that them big song? Mission Impossible? No, Innocent Crew. Oh, it didn't start again? Oh my goodness.
Higher time.
You look up in the air, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's an innocent crew. Let's drive them insane. Hey, who's next on the DJ train? Come in, super, I drive them insane. Yeah, 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 hey, 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 yeah, 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 hey, hey, yeah, 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 hey, hey. I thought it was the FBI. What me tell them? Oh my God, it's a senior morning, you guys. That's all the time we have this morning for our headlines. Thank you, TK. Where is that? Mountain Teak. I cannot. Yeah. Mountain Teak and Kia this morning. And of course, thanks for stopping by, Kia, to update us. Up next is the VR private jet is ready. Ready. And we're going to be zooming with another gentleman of, you know, training tactically. The JDF, you know, soldier extraction is zoom. So make sure you stay because it's going to be really hot. More sunshine right after this. Sunrise, I mean. Right. Sunshine.
JN Bank Small Business Loans is linked to so many stories of ordinary Jamaicans and their extraordinary success.
We're very proud to have helped small, medium, and micro businesses come to life and thrive over the years.
It's a demonstration of our strong belief in the business ambitions of Jamaicans. Come, talk to us. Tell us your business. Let's start a partnership and let your business plans appear in real life.
Should critical illness strike, don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today and live secure. Live easy.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Find Central Pitside, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, and Connex.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah. Welcome back to Sunrise, all our Sunrisers here in Jamaica and all across the world. Wherever you are, we are there with you also. And remember, guys, today is World I Love You Day. So the people in your life that you love, please make today a point of duty to call them and say, I love you. All right, good job. Now, I love that we're linking up with Jamaicans, and I love the fact that there are Jamaicans in the diaspora who are doing exceptionally well. And our guest this morning in Diaspora Link up is none other than Rowan Stevens, more popularly known as Zoom J. He is a dancehall DJ from Kingston, Jamaica, and he performed at major reggae festivals like Sunsplash and Sting, and he has toured Europe. And beyond music, Zoom J has or is serving in the United States Army and has earned a master's degree from St. John's University. His debut album, Full Circle, was released back in 2020. It features collaborations with reggae legends and highlights his diverse talent. He is also of Kingston College extraction. Fortis, Cattery, Cetera, Numpotes. The brave may fall, but never yield. Zoom J. Good morning. Did I just
how's it going there, Miss Kitty and Mr. Brooks?
Greetings, brother. Greetings.
Listen, just
the other day we were right over there, and we were. I don't remember how your name came up in conversation. And we're like, we need to link with like people like this who want to talk to in the diaspora. And here it is.
But Zoom J,
really appreciate it.
I am so proud of you and all that you've accomplished. I mean, for those who may not know Zoom J, because they have a big song say, Zoom J is my name, to be a young DJ is my game. Whether from garden or matches lane, hear them and so zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and so Zoom J.
Also, when Courtney Walsh broke, I think when he bowled his 512th wicket, was it? And you drop a tune for Courtney. Who are the big man in the cricket? Courtney. Batman. Hey, we give me what we want for ticket. Yo,
nice.
Yeah, man.
Music was music.
Yeah, and you could understand what was being said too.
Definitely. But Zoom J, you have literally transformed your life, right? And your career. Because when I heard that you were in the army, I was like, Zoom J, the artist in the army? How did you jump from being in the studio to being in the army?
Well, to tell you the truth, Miss Kitty and David, Dennis, sorry, rather.
Happens all the time.
No, man, it's all right, man. Sometimes we think about my father, so we hear Brooks.
That's why I say it happens all the time. Yeah, man.
I don't know if I should say Officer Brooks. All right, that's my boss, man. Well, really and truly, life happens, And at the time when I enlisted in the army, it was just around the time when my wife was pregnant with my daughter. I just migrated to the States, and I had to make a decision, right? Because now I'm faced with I'm about to basically faced with a task of providing for this child. And I didn't want to depend on the music business solely because music business and entertainment business it's not really stable. So I needed some form of stability. I needed a set income, and I decided I'm not going to be a deadbeat. I'm not going to be one of those artists who breed up the people and girl with me and don't take care of the responsibilities. So I enlisted with the army basically as a to get a form of supplemental income to take care of this child when this child was born, and gradually I start it changed my life, meaning I started to get more disciplined, more focused, more patience, and more patient rather, and that's how everything worked out. It just kind of snowballed into what it is today,
But not only, sorry, Dennis, but not only have you, you're in the army, but you've definitely climbed the ranks because you are a master sergeant.
Yes.
What does a master sergeant mean?
So master sergeant, the rank of master sergeant is the second highest rank. Wow. Enlisted rank, second highest enlisted rank in the United States Army. And already, Miss Kitty, Dennis, whatever we put our minds to, we're going to try to do it to the best of our ability. So when I enlisted in the army, it wasn't just about being in the army and collecting a paycheck. I wanted to excel. I wanted to succeed, right? My peers, even as competitive as it is in the music industry, it's still competitive, in the military as well. You want to climb up the ranks, and that's what I did. I did what I had to do, did what I was supposed to do, and basically just represented to the fullest. And here I am today,
I really love that. I really love that. It makes me feel proud as a person who is always talking about Jamaican fathers, you know, being there, being present, being responsible, that kind of a thing. So it really gives me a sense of pride to see you
100%.
representing that way and breaking the stereotype. And I think that you should be commended for it. You know, but outside of that, you know, you've also pursued education, which also breaks another stereotype of, you know, the done said and the, you know,
Exactly.
I love that. You know, tell me a little bit about, you know, your academic journey while being in the army and being a good father and husband.
Yes, 100%. And I want to commend you guys as well for highlighting this part of, you know, this part of like a dancehall artist journey. Being, just as you said, Dennis, sometimes they tend to highlight the negatives of dancehall, right? And they don't highlight these things. So when I joined the army, I quickly found out that in order to succeed, you know, at least in America, you're gonna have to get educated because your peers are educated. When I joined the army, I just had a high school diploma basically. And my peers, a lot of them had associate degrees, a lot of them were working on their bachelor's degree. And that would be what would set us apart when it comes time for promotion. So that's why I enrolled into BMCC, Borough of Manhattan Community College in 2009. I got my associates at American Military University. I went on from there to go to St. Leah University to get my my bachelor's in psychology, and then I pursued a master's in criminal justice now and graduated in 2018. But the reason why I pursued this education was basically to succeed in the military and to excel, because again, my peers, they all are going for their masters, they all are going for their bachelors, and when it comes time for promotion, that is what's going to set you apart.
Right.
And not only in the military, but anywhere in any industry that you are in, basically. That sometimes you may have a certain skill, you may have a certain experience, but when it comes down to it, they might look on the person on paper who's more attractive,
qualified,
more marketable on paper. And that's why I pursued education. That way I know that, you know, moving up the ranks, right? I know that nobody could say that anybody gave me anything or I didn't work for it, basically. I'm fully qualified, and it was never nepotism or favoritism that, you know,
earn that, learn that.
Exactly.
But Sumte,
you earn that, learn that,
hear that.
Or should I say, I turn your law?
I cannot with you. But Zoom, thank you so very much. But we have to go. But before we go, you're about to be deployed. Am I correct?
Yes.
You're going to go, you're being deployed where? And how have you prepared for it? How are you feeling about this deployment?
So my unit, you know, the West Palm Beach, we're about to deploy, you know, over there in the Middle East. And how I feel about it, I feel anxious. You know, I'm about to move and leave my family for basically a year. So I'm trying to set up everything now so that they're okay while I'm away. And I just want to get it over with. You know, I want to go out there and represent, you know, to the fullest, you know, do what I have to do what I signed up for, you know, what I took an oath for. But at the same time, I'm going to miss my family.
Yeah.
But I'm doing everything that I can, you know, to prepare, you know, my family and everyone for when I'm not here. You know?
Nice.
Indeed.
Well, we're sending you with our love. We're sending you with our protection, God's guidance, protection, coverage over you and the entire team.
Thank you.
I don't know if you have more Jamaicans on your unit. Do you?
Yes. We have basically a few Jamaicans, few Caribbean folks in my unit. You know, we got Master Sergeant Andrews, we got Staff Sergeant Doomqua, we got Sergeant Eccles, you know, and from all over Jamaica. I know Staff Sergeant Doomqua is from Montego Bay side. Sergeant Andrews is from Kingston, Master Sergeant Andrews. But I know Sergeant Eccles, she's actually from the Marvelly area. And matter of fact, she's the niece of Anthony B, the fireman, the original fireman. So big up Anthony B, the original fireman.
Nice.
Sergeant Eccles, because she's the niece of, you know, the fireman. So I basically her her supervisor, so don't worry. I'll look out for her.
Nice. Well, we're here. We're praying for you guys. Thank you, Zoom J. Congratulations on all your achievements. And we love the fact that you're representing Jamaica. We love the fact that you're representing good father, good husband, education, just being a wholesome human being. And we wish you all the best, continued growth and success. All right?
All right.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Kitty.
Enough love, my
Dennis.
girl. Thank you so very much.
Appreciate you guys.
Respect. Our guest this morning, Rowan Zoom J. Stevens, Master Sergeant and DJ, Money Masterclass Guru, Head Sergeant of the Money Masterclass. Sir Carlton is there to take us out this week. But Guardian Life Limited is also here with some good news, so you don't want to miss that. Sunrise will be right back. It is CVM TV. Salute. You salute with your left.
Papa Jesus, insurance gone up again? Go faster. It gas our insurance.
Driver, let's go.
Do you really want to stick with the same old insurer? For the first time in Jamaica, taxis, minibuses, coasters, whatever you drive, MIBinsure.com will find you an insurer who will slash your premium by up to 60%. They all claim to save you money, but only MIB Insure actually can. Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Should critical illness strike? Don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today and live secure, live easy.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's me on the corner. People don't bother feel like you can predict who is going to be in the shop with me. A ship carry you back at your controversial. How old were you?
8 years old.
Now we're contemplating. These are the digits. What kind of episode this was? Another junction in life.
I have two left foot there.
Yeah, man. See the buckle of the Nigeria now. This is my show and you will not drop word from me.
They even know them things.
TJ, I can't say that no. You're going to mash up some house.
You know, say Baba was really there ready to make your cut.
So, what you cut before? The cut, okay.
Now I'm where I want to be.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
Should critical illness strike? Don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today and live secure, live easy.
12 minutes going up to 7 o'clock on this Monday morning. Welcome back, Sunrisers. So our guru is out for this week, but we have a special edition of the Money Masterclass. And this morning we're talking about something that is very important. Mm-hmm. It is very important and it's being highlighted this month. It's a special edition. And Guardian Life is going to be focusing on the importance of critical illness coverage. Today we're focusing particularly on breast cancer, because we're recognizing Breast Cancer Awareness Month and the importance of sensitizing people to this. Now, critical illness insurance serves as a vital financial safety net. It provides a lump sum payment upon the diagnosis of conditions like breast cancer, and that's why it's so important for us to have this kind of coverage.
And Dennis, you're right on point, because this coverage alleviates financial stress, allowing individuals and their families to prioritize their recovery and emotional well-being during a very challenging time. So therefore, joining us this morning as we explore how critical illness coverage not only protects against economic hardship, but also offers peace of mind, is Senior Life Underwriter at Guardian Life Limited, TFC, Camille Marshall. Welcome, my love. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing so great this morning.
Awesome.
Well, I really think this is so timely, because a lot of times women, especially when they get the bad news, they're oftentimes not covered. Talk to us about the coverage, critical illness, and I know breast cancer is the focus, but what other illnesses are covered under this policy?
Well, breast cancer, as it suggests, cancer, of course, stroke, major burns, heart attack, and these are so prevalent in our society. And as you said earlier, without the right coverage, families can go through a lot of distress. So at Guardian Life, we basically provide proper coverage so that you can focus on your illness and your family while we take care of the financial burden.
Many people don't realize the financial impact that a major health episode can have on your life. It can be a major blow, and even if you survive the health episode, your finances might not survive it. How important, how difficult is it, or easy is it sometimes to sell critical illness coverage to people, to say, put away something with Guardian?
Well, I've been at Guardian for 24 years, so I've had a lot of clients who, you know, sometimes they say, oh, I have already, and I'm saying you need the right coverage. Because, you know, different stages in your life, you may be able to afford different amounts. So we have to continuously upgrade, because it doesn't make sense to have critical illness and you're diagnosed and it's not adequate.
Right.
So basically, I think it's kind of not so difficult, because it's a living benefit, so people can identify more with it, and it's real. Death, some people maybe not so, you know, they say when I die, you know, somebody else's trouble, which is not so good, because if you love the people around you, you'd love for their lives to be easier. So I think it's catching on where people realize it's real, because everybody knows somebody with some form of critical illness in their families or friends.
If I might, there was a conversation that we had last week with a cancer survivor, and she spoke of the rounds of chemo and how much each cost. You know, she had to get support from Jamaica Reach to Recovery for in some instances. But in terms of what Guardian Life provides, how much of that cost are you able to cover with this plan?
Well, we have the ultimate provider. Maximum coverage is 50 million.
50 million Jamaican.
50 million Jamaican, and that can go up to 100 million.
Okay. And what's something like that, though, in terms of premium, what are we looking at? I know it depends on your age and stuff, but just generally speaking.
Yesterday I did 50 million for a 41-year-old, and it was like $106,000 per month.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you're younger, it's best to have insurance, because of course you're healthier, you're more likely to pass your medicals and all of that. But of course we have non-medical critical illness like the Guardian Care Plus.
Yes.
Once you have never been diagnosed with a critical illness, that one you can get. So there are just those questions to answer, and you can get up to 15 million non-medical and 50 million medical, which can index to 100 million.
So what does the medical entail? What do we have to do?
Of course, depending on your age again, you may be required to do a medical, a PSA, a pap smear. Of course, over 25, females are required to do a pap smear. But these are easy, does it? And of course, when you're younger and healthier is the best time to have critical illness coverage.
So talk to me now. What if I can see somebody saying, but Camille, may I pay $106,000 a month, and God cover me, and I never get cancer. I'm never diagnosed with cancer. Where does all that money go? Is it that I can invest a part of it to the critical illness and a part to investment? Does that component? How does that operate?
Well, if you have never been diagnosed with any of the critical illness, when you get to age 75, for the Care Plus, Guardian Life will return all your premiums.
Oh, wow.
Yes, all your premiums will be returned to you if you have never been diagnosed with the Care Plus. With the Ultimate Provider, 50% is returned at age 75, and the other 50% goes up for death benefit.
I wanted to find out, Camille, as well, because nobody goes and buys cancer, right? Or any illness for that matter.
Right.
And go shop and say, sell me a pound of hypertension, and sell me a pound of cancer, or sell me a pound of this. And when persons are diagnosed, some people recover, goes into remission and so on. Does Guardian Life provide any kind of insurance after the fact?
Yes.
Or is it that you're just totally uninsurable and dog just name yourself? How does that work?
Well, we have non-medical, no questions asked, which the clients can get after diagnosis.
Okay.
And that's just $5 million now, non-medical. That is why when you're healthy, when you're young, is the best time to buy a lot of coverage. But of course, that person with cancer would have bought some amount of insurance before. Yeah. So
before we let you go, for the person who's listening to this conversation and you've sold it to them, but they need a conversation now. They want somebody who are going to take them. They don't know nothing about this insurance thing, or they don't know about critical illness, but they must say, yeah, like she. Talk to me about, how they can have that conversation and what that conversation is like, and how you guide them to the policy that's for them.
Basically, of course, as you said, we'll have a discussion. So we do find out everything, because there's no one shoe that fits all.
Right.
So we'll have the conversation, look at, their expenses, income, some personal information that we can gather, and based on the affordability, I can recommend a particular amount of coverage, because it doesn't make sense to put something in place that's not going to stay.
And let me just ask you too, Camille, because in terms of when does it kick in? So for example, you get the critical illness coverage. How quickly can I get the policy, and how quickly does it kick in?
Well, the first payment has to be 180 days after issue date.
Okay.
So there's a waiting period, because we don't want some persons to, feel, well, I don't like how this lump feel, and buy it. So life insurance and critical illness in particular, you have to have it before you need it, right? So you have to have it in place before you need it. We have a lot of people who, think that, they can wait because they know when they're gonna need it, and that's not the time. You have to get critical illness in place and life insurance, of course, before you need it.
So they just find you. Where can we find Camille?
I am at 12 Trafalgar Road, the head office, New Kingston, TFC 3.
Right.
And it's a critical illness. I know we're talking about women, but what about the men? Should the men get critical illness as well?
Of course, because of course our men get prostate cancer, of course, and a small amount will get breast cancer as well. So yes, and remember there's stroke, heart attack, and other critical illnesses that are covered.
Yeah. Things happen to you.
Yeah.
Me make sure have my critical illness,
Yeah,
Suppose you lose a toe, lose a finger.
True.
You can insure that.
True.
Yeah, that's
agreed.
for dismemberment and disability.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's good to have the right amount in place. So God forbids, there is a critical illness, your family doesn't suffer so much.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do a GoFundMe and cake sale. That just will be too laborious.
Because time is of the essence too when these things are happening.
Yes.
So by the time you now need to go and gather. And by the way, let me ask you, Camille, in terms of dispensing the funds, right? Because sometimes, people quick to take your money, and then when this leg of the money now is one, go around, jump over the hoop and around the bend. How easy is it for somebody who has paid their money to get the money dispensed, to get the treatment?
At Guardian Life, once we get the information from the doctors, Yes, because sometimes the hold up is with the medical results and then we get blamed. But I've had clients who just make me weak, cry, because I do not just sell you. I will ensure that when you have a claim, it is handled and handled expeditiously. So I'll have to sometimes call the doctors, call the labs, get the results. Once we have all the information required, because you know checks and balances.
Yes.
We have to do that and then.
Yes.
All right.
Within like 10 working days.
Sorted out. All right, guys. If you're thinking about getting critical illness insurance, if you're thinking about getting coverage, this is the sign that you need to get it this morning. Thank you so much, Camille Nutt Marshall of Senior Life Underwriter at Guardian Life Limited. It's time for a break, and when we return,
hold on. You see, that's why you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Right. Oh, wow. Oh, look at TK. Oh, wow. That weight loss is so real. Right. Health is wealth.
And this is the young lady who will be presenting the news.
Wow, TK, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, girl. I know that took a lot of discipline and consistency. When we return, Teak Peak has the news.
Should critical illness strike? Don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, none of that. No, brother, no, man.
You see you ever play ref? No, the game, no play.
But a bad game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, Bridging. No shake hand, I can play a little ball, Bridging.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, Bridging. Just live good, man.
That's it. Come together as one and make the violence done.
You know my heart goes crazy when you take the lips to time. This is for our love. We'll leave the world behind. Can you feel this beat?
Schoolboy Football, September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Ahead of a new school week, the Ministry of Education and Youth expressed deep concern at disturbing incidents involving students during the week prior. 3 altercations involving pupils, including a 16-year-old Porus High School student who was hospitalized after being stabbed by a pair, has prompted a call for calm and greater vigilance from Minister of Education and Youth, Favour Williams.
2 incidents of violence among students involving knives have come to my attention. Needless to say, these acts of violence among our students are unacceptable and deeply concerning. We know that our schools do school bag searches to prevent knives, guns, and other harmful weapons from entering the school compound. We ask our principals and the safety and security teams to increase the vigilance, broaden the scope of the searches, including unannounced school bag searches during school hours. We also know that many of our students struggle to to manage strong emotions like anger or frustration due to undeveloped emotional regulation skills and therefore may resort to aggression. So students, I implore you to access any or all of the support available at your schools.
The Falmouth police are currently searching for a cotton candy vendor who allegedly slashed 2 male Holland High School students with a knife following an altercation. The vendor fled the scene before the police arrived. Minister Williams also reacted to a disturbing video circulating online showing a male student being assaulted by police officers at a bus stop on Constant Spring Road in Kingston. She reminded students on how to comport themselves when interacting with law enforcement.
I saw a social media video of an altercation between law enforcement and a student. I'm also deeply concerned. I call on our students that in dealing with our law enforcement personnel to comply with lawful orders promptly and do not resist or argue on the scene. This will minimize misunderstandings and reduce the potential for escalation. If you feel your rights are violated, again, do not argue on the scene. Instead, document what happened immediately after and seek legal counsel to address it.
And Jamaica's homeless population is growing. That's according to the latest data from Minister of Local Government Desmond Mackenzie, who says the reason behind the increase in numbers are as a result of a variety of factors. The minister says that since 2016, the government of Jamaica has spent in excess of $500 million in building out places of refuge to accommodate those who have found themselves without a home. However, despite the expenditure, it's proving difficult to keep pace with the growing demand, and as a result is advocating legislative reform to hold family members accountable.
Since 2016, because since 2016, this administration has spent more than $500 million on facilities across the country for the homeless population. The government can build as much shelters as we want. That alone can't solve the problem. In the survey that we did, we discovered that a vast number of the homeless people are families. They come from stable homes. But there is family dispute. And these family disputes has resulted in some of them being turned out of the home. And we are going to be taking steps to bring to books those persons who abandon their families. The time has come when we must have a change of heart. And it cannot be the responsibility of government alone.
And in sports, Jamaica's Reggae Boys will face Honduras in the CONCACAF Nations League Group B at 8 p.m. later today at the National Stadium. Jamaica lead the group with 7 points following last Thursday's 2-0 win over Nicaragua. Head coach Steve McLaren says while he's pleased with the progress of his team, he's looking for improvement in their overall play against Honduras.
We've told the team, look, we started with a disappointing draw. We should win. But we've put ourselves in a position to finish top of the group. So finish the job. That's what we say. So like the last 5 minutes, you're 1-0 up, 2-1 up. Finish the job. That's the message to the players. And to finish the job, we need to win the game. That's, for me, the most important. You play at home. You're playing in front of supporters. So you're playing for them. You're playing, and not to entertain, but to perform standards, have a good game, win, and as I say, finish the job. I'll keep repeating.
And that's what I have for you for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Up next, it's Sunrise Meets Gourmet right after the break.
weathered the storm, but rebuilding and preparing for back to school have taken a toll. It's time to get some money in your pockets. At Chris and Charles, we understand your financial needs. With just a quick call, you can access funds to catch up on bills and cover unexpected expenses. Our process is fast, simple, with funds deposited in your account in no time. Don't stress, get money in your pocket. Call 876-926-0609 or visit our website today. Conditions apply. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
You know my heart goes crazy when you take the lips touch mine. Let's explore our love. We'll leave the world behind. Can you feel this heat?
Schoolboy Football, September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by Edgechem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix. Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai. Conditions apply.
Lovely good morning to you. If you are celebrating your anniversary as well, like moi, happy anniversary to you. I wish for you many more years of wedded bliss. And if you got married over the weekend, big ups to you, congratulations, right? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, welcome back to Sunrise, and it's that time of the morning. It's a magnificent Monday morning, if you ask me. Now, here in the CVM studio, if you're just joining us, it is Senior Superintendent Dennis Brooks. But it's time to feed the soup. You have to feed super. Yes, see the soup. Salute, you deaf. It's now time for breakfast is served. She's very enthusiastic and passionate about cooking gourmet meals, and she is a chef and the owner of Brit's Dishes. We have with us this morning Brittany Morgan. Brit's Dishes did its official meals for customers when in 2019, then it's May 10 of 2019, after numerous requests from Brittany's Instagram followers to make dishes for sale. Now, ever since then, she has been cooking up a storm for her breakfast, and Brittany is here to make for us, guess what, Dennis? Something that you like, to make sure to choose something that you like, right? Okay. Creamy jerk salmon over mashed potatoes and sauteed vegetables, just for the senior soup.
I love the lingo.
Yes.
I love the lingo.
Love it. Hi, Brittany. Good morning.
Brittany,
how are you?
Good
Welcome.
Morning. Thank you for having me.
So talk to us now. People are thinking, Brittany, salmon for breakfast? Oh, come. Why? Huh? Yeah.
How it go?
I was told that Dennis loves salmon.
Yes, he's a senior soup.
Yes, so that's why I chose this one.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Well, talk to me about your, your chefing, right? And what is your specialty? What's Brit's Dishes all about?
Mostly about gourmet meals.
Okay.
Right.
And when you say gourmet, what's gourmet meals?
Not the ordinary like rice and peas and chicken. I try to step out of the box and do something that persons are longing for.
Okay.
Not the everyday meals that you will cook in your kitchen and so forth.
All right, so talk to us about how are we making our gourmet salmon this morning. Salmon is actually something that I love, actually. It has a lot of omega-3. It doesn't have any bones, so that's great, right? And I see vegetables there, which is great as well. And what kind of potato do we have here?
It's some seasoned mashed potatoes. Okay. So I'm going to make the coconut sauce to go pair with the salmon.
Very well.
And then put it over the mashed potato.
All right, go right ahead. So how long have you been a chef?
Since 2019, I started this whole thing, and I've been loving the journey so far.
Yeah. What are some of the things or dishes rather that you're known for?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Yes,
Okay.
pastas. Right.
What's your favorite pasta to do?
Oxtail pasta.
Oxtail pasta.
Yes,
Wow.
I love oxtail.
Wow.
So
Okay.
yes.
Okay, you do a good shrimp scampi.
Right.
That's
yes.
another popular one.
I really don't do that quite often because person really don't really they love the jerk chicken.
Oh, jerk chicken. We're seeing
Or
some very
shrimp.
beautiful dishes on our screen. Is that a chicken wing? What's that? Honey glazed chicken wings?
Yes, it is.
Okay, lovely. All right. I like that. So you do catering? How do you, or you have a restaurant?
No, I don't have a physical location, but I do catering for any event.
Okay.
I'm originally from Clarendon, but I'm not restricted to Clarendon, so I do caterings all over.
Okay, very well. So I know, so for example, you have an office party. How much lead time would we need to give Brits dishes for you to whip up something for us?
A week or 2 week max.
Okay, very well.
And you design a menu,
right?
And you work with the client in terms of what they want.
If they come and they don't have an idea of what they want, I can do a menu for them, and then we go from there.
All right, good. So the stove is on. Things are hot and heating up. How do we start? What do you put in first?
All right, I'm going to put in my coconut milk first.
Yes, I love coconut milk.
Love it. Love it.
I think coconut, pear, and plantain is God's gift to the universe. Yeah, all right. Sizzling.
Right.
Woo. Sizzling.
Okay.
And then what you add, Brit?
And I'm going to add the...
You can add your vegetables.
Yes.
That's what I normally do. But normally season, I love seasoning. So just a little thing, Dennis, I need to, well, not a...
As a chef.
As a bad chef, as a top wife, and as a top senior superintendent, I have to go bust you on my salmon pasta.
Salmon pasta?
Let me tell you.
No man, you have to go drop it. One day we're gonna just do we're gonna come and do some of our favorite dishes.
Yes.
Yeah. And then bless up the stew.
The aroma. I'm thinking of starting Miss Kitty's Kitchen. So yes,
I like it.
Sounds like Miss Kitty's Kitchen.
I can see the logo already.
Yes.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. And maybe Britt can give me some tips, some additional tips.
So what are you adding here now?
When you say seasoning, what is that?
All purpose.
Oh, all purpose.
Okay,
all
right. I see some different things going on. And you have your jerk sauce there.
Right.
Nice.
So I'm just going to add it to it.
Just adding it there.
And I'm guessing if you have children or you're just somebody that you don't love too much spice, the jerk seasoning is optional.
Optional, right?
Yeah.
It is.
But coconut milk is divine.
It is
divine. Love it. Dennis, do you use the coconut milk in the sachet, or do you do it from scratch?
It depends on it depends on what I'm. It depends on what I'm making. So it sometimes it's a case of like if it's rice and peas, I like to use the coconut itself.
Okay.
Cut it up and then blend it. But if not, I'll use a sachet for certain things.
Yeah.
For certain things, yeah. But sometimes the rich coconut with actually the texture, you need the coconut itself. You need the coconut.
But I like this. I normally bread how long? Because it's breakfast time, and so a lot of people are normally running to work, running to school.
Right.
Normally, how long does a dish like this take to prepare?
Smell?
About 15 minutes.
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes, and some of the things you can pre-prep.
Pre-prep, right.
So at the base of this is the potato that we're working with.
Right.
Is it an Irish potato or a sweet potato? What are we working with
It is
today?
Irish potato.
I love
Irish. Okay,
yes.
Good. Sweet potato is also good, and sweet potato actually has a lower glycemic index.
Indeed.
So that is good. If you're watching the weight and like you want to slim down like TK, gotta tell you, TK, that's hot. Yeah, so we can use that as well. And I like the vegetables, and I think it's a really great way to introduce the children to the vegetables as well.
Right.
So Brittany, if we want to find you on social media, what are your social media handles?
On Instagram, I'm Brits_dishes, and on Facebook, I'm Brits Dishes.
All right, great, fabulous. And what would be your word of invitation to persons watching this morning as to why they should choose you?
Right. Why you should choose me? Because I step out of the box and I do things that aren't in the norm, and I cook good.
Yeah, you cook good. That
cook
is
good.
it. That's what I want to
cook
hear.
good.
You cook good.
Yeah.
One thing we need to know is a piece of planting. Mommy says she thinks I should plant a planting tree.
You do love planting.
Planting
You do
on the
love
truth,
planting.
no. It's just the truth. Anybody out there love planting? Isn't planting like the best? Right planting.
I'm going for some of the potato.
Yes. A moose bush.
Ooh, the gravy is nice.
Lovely.
The sauce,
lovely.
I mean.
The sauce, coconut sauce, absolutely amazing. But Brittany, thank you for sharing your talent with us.
No
And
problem.
thank you so much for watching. We're going to take a break. That was Brittany Morgan, chef and owner of Brit's Dishes, that has seen the superintendent Dennis salivating right now. Coming up next, we're going to hit the streets with Burger King. It's all about their 5K and relay for 2024 will soon come.
Soon come.
Nice.
Did you know that the Bureau of Standards Jamaica, or BSJ as we are known, has been serving and helping Jamaican businesses to grow for over 54 years, now testing over 57,000 products annually? The BSJ develops and promotes standards for products consumers see and use every day. We stand tall as your quality assurance partner, testing a range of products including foods, construction materials, petroleum products, packaging material, cosmetics, paints, and pharmaceuticals. Did you know that the BSJ has over 20 labs in Kingston that conduct these tests, operating at the highest international standards, giving you the speed to take your products from the lab to market, driving your business growth with 100% confidence.
Jamaica, get ready! Saturday, October 26th, live on the lawns of Huey Mona. It's Boys to Men. Singing your favorite hits. Also performing live, Tess and Chin and Lee Lycan. Get your tickets now at caribtix.com, Kingston, Jer, and Fontana. Saturday, October 26, 2024. It's Boys to Men, live on the lawns of Huey Mona. Starts at 8 p.m. Sponsored by Supreme Ventures, Mayberry, Main Event, Island Grill, and Courtly Hospitality Group.
September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Now, wherever you are in the world, thank you very much for staying with us. Get ready for the BK 5K and Relay 2024. It's a vibrant celebration of community spirit and youth development. And joining us to tell us all about this highly anticipated event is, of course, it's a live entertainment on November 10 at Emancipation Park.
That's right.
Head of Sales and Marketing at Burger King Jamaica, Nadia Kiffin Green.
Hi, Nadia. Welcome to Sunrise.
Hi, thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
And, I have to big up my Burger King family because, Burger King Barbican, Burger King, where's that? Crossroads, Burger King Halfway Tree, and Burger King right at the top of Constant Spring, and Red Hills too. So
Manor
big up.
Park.
Yeah.
Manor Park is my Burger King.
May I have a number one, please, with fries no salt, a serving of pancakes only, hot chocolate for the warm beverage. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I think I can offer you a job.
Well,
nice.
the only thing I love about they mean have it your way. So when I say I want a plant-based Whopper,
yes,
but I want it with jalapenos and a slice of pineapple.
Yeah. I gotta tell you.
May I tell you?
Very nice.
Trust me when I say it, try it. Go and try it.
Or the BK Big Fish with a slice of pineapple.
Look here, it never fails.
So, good morning to my
Never
Burger King
fails.
crew. But Nadia, this 5K is a big deal. Talk to us about it and, of course, what is it in aid of?
Well, you know, Burger King as a corporate citizen, we always ensure that we're giving back, and we give back through arts, we give back through sports, we give back through academics. And the BK 5K is one of our calendar events where we're able to give back through sports, because this 5K is actually focused on our high schools.
Nice.
And for many years, it has always just been the students that have participated. But since last year, we've opened it up even more to say, don't just come with the students, come with the parents, come with the guardians, come with the teachers, because we established the BK Big Finish, which is a $400,000 prize, which schools can use for their sports development programs or any of their special projects. So you have the Old Boys Association or the PTAs who are always trying to organize fundraisers. And we said, here, we will organize it for you. This is the fundraiser. You just have to come out in your numbers, come and show the support, because the prize is awarded to the biggest team across the finish line in 35 minutes.
In 35 minutes. And in terms of the route that the 5K will take, what's the route this year?
So this year, you know, we have been doing a running event for 19 years now. And the home of the 5K has always been in Portmore. And, you know, we've always gotten feedback, you know, it's too far, we're worried about parking, you know, different things. And we said, okay, we've been growing from strength to strength, let's move the location. So we're now in the heart of New Kingston at Emancipation Park. And we have a route that's going to take us through Oxford Road, past Vale Royal, come down Knutsford Boulevard, and end again at Emancipation Park.
Nice. When you talk about the prizes, Nadia, you mentioned the $400,000 that the team with the biggest school team crossing the finish line in 35 minutes is going to get. What are some, because I think it's over $1 million in prizes?
It is over $1 million in prizes, and this 5K is unique in that we also have a relay for the high school teams, which the coaches have said, you know, this allows them to prepare for the track and field season that's coming up. And so we award prizes, male and female, from 1st to 5th place. So you come and you participate, you have your your youth athletes, you're going to win. It's one of the richest pools in terms of a 5K in Jamaica.
Well, it is now part of running culture to have an ambassador for a running event. Do you have one?
We do. We have the under-20 world champion, Alana Reid.
Nice.
And we actually had her as a guest speaker for our scholarship luncheon. And she shared a story. She said that one of the first gold medals that she won right after she celebrated with BK. And when I heard that story, I said, this is natural. Like, you know, you will love the brand. We are into youth development, and she's the embodiment of when you invest in your youth and their talent, what can happen.
Outside of the schools, how can persons
register? And how can the schools register
Put together a team? What are the different registration packages?
So the registration is very simple. We go to www.runningeventsja.com and you can register as an individual. And even if you register as an individual, we have an option for you to identify the school that you would like to support. So you can become a part of their team to cross the finish line and win the BK Big Finish. The schools also have, you can also register with the school.
So
and the school will send.
I'm registering, but I want my things to go to St. Catherine High School.
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
So all of the past students, make sure you channel the resources to your school. This is a brilliant way to generate interest among the alma mater community. You know, I think it's brilliant.
To use a word that is synonymous with BK, awesome. Awesome. And finally, let me just ask you, what time does it start, and some tips that you would give to your participants?
So we know 5K start early, right? So this race is on time. It is November 10th, 6 a.m. We have warm-up at 5:30, so come out early, warm-up 5:30 a.m., and we start on time, 6 a.m. And tips, you're coming to the 5K, you want to do a little preparation before to start. Whether you're going to walk, whether you're going to run, a couple of weeks before you start, doing your routine, your walk, your jog, ensure that you're hydrating, ensure that you're getting all your nutrients. And, it's also about peace of mind and fitness, So yes, you're supporting your school, but you're also doing something personally for yourself on your fitness journey.
Let me just ask you quickly. Does the race or does this 5K cater for students and persons with disabilities?
So it does cater for students, and for all 5Ks that we do partner with running events, persons with disabilities are always welcome.
Very well. Lovely.
All right.
So at the end of it, we'll get big fish. Are we getting the croissant with the bacon?
So you know how Burger King does it.
The egg witch.
You know how Burger King does it. So at the end of this race, once you participate in the BK 5K, you get Burger King at the end.
Lovely.
That's just
Look at that. We just asked a question. We never really expected.
Our wonderful guest. Thank you so much, Nadia. And if you love BK like we love BK, hello, be there come November 10 at Emancipation Park for a very worthy cause. Our wonderful guest, Nadia Kiffin-Green, Head of Sales and Marketing at Burger King Jamaica. Good morning to Lisa Lake and the entire BK family, you know what I mean? Popeye's crew. Good morning to you, Krispy Kreme family. Pick up on yourself. I get a Krispy Kreme at the end, yeah? I have a look how sweet this is. Right, that's it. Right there. Now, Sunrise will be right back. Nadia carry all the things away from Burger King, so we're going to see what outside.
Yeah, we have to catch up.
Nadia could have come to Sunrise with her too long, and I saw. So, I don't know if you drive past, you want to smell over here? You understand? Nadia is here with things, yeah? Love you guys. So come back. Stay tuned.
Employers and householders, access the Hart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Hart is 7:30.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, none of that. No, brother, no, man.
Can I see you ever play ref? No, Tiggy, I'm not playing.
Yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, Bridging. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, Bridging.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, Bridging. Just live good, man.
Come together and make the violence done.
Want to start investing in stocks but don't know how? Then the JMMB Income and Growth Fund could fit your future best with returns that outperform inflation and tax-free advantages. Visit jm.jmmb.com to get started with as little as $5,000. Conditions apply.
Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Kali's Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Travel Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVM TV. Let's get moving.
Make a move now.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai.
Fan Central Pitside, brought to you by Edgechem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, and Connex.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Thank you so very much for staying with us. It's time for Law and Order JA. Now, here's the question of today. It reads as follows. My name is Ingrid. I am 64 years old. My nephew asked me to be a guarantor in relation to monies that he is borrowing from a financial institution to set up a new business. He is like a son to me, and I really want to help. Should I sign, and what are the risks involved? My name is Ingrid, and yeah, so Ingrid sent that, and we have with us this morning our counsel attorney at law. He's here with us to ventilate the issues and want to find out if Ingrid should sign. I know guarantor, for example, is something that so many persons here in Jamaica, you know, people ask you all the time to be a guarantor. Well, Mark Paul Cowan, partner at Nunes Cofield and DeLeon, is here this morning with us. Good morning, counsel. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Lovely. Thank you so much for being here. So, sir, what do you have to tell Ingrid this morning about whether or not she should sign to be a guarantor for her nephew? What are the risks involved?
Okay, so firstly, what is a guarantor? Mm-hmm. Guarantor is someone who signs a guarantee.
Yes.
The guarantee is essentially a promise to be legally responsible for the payment obligations of another person, in this case, her nephew,
yes,
should there be default or non-payment.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of going into the transaction now as a guarantor, Ingrid has to know what she's getting herself into. Mm. So you have to look at the characteristics of your nephew. Is this someone who has demonstrated being responsible? Does he have a good business acumen? Mm-hmm. Who are his business partners? Who is he going to be getting into business with? Does he have the relevant knowledge and expertise mm-hmm. for the business to thrive? You also want to consider the nature of the business. Is this something that can generate and turn over profit quickly, right, so that the business will be able to pay? Mm-hmm. She has to also look at her personal circumstances. She's 64 years old. When you look at the size of the loan, is this something that she can manage mm-hmm. without her life being ruined if she's called upon to pay? Will she have to deplete her savings, for example? Will she have to sell her house if she's called upon to pay? So she has to know if she can actually manage to be a guarantor in case of default. And then you go to the legal side. You have to examine the terms of the guarantee, but not only the terms of the guarantee, but the terms of the loan arrangement. Mm-hmm. How is this loan arrangement going to be structured? What are the repayment terms like?
For example, if it's going to be a monthly thing or a yearly thing, or what is the interest rate?
And the interest rate mm-hmm. as well. So these things are important because Ingrid wants to know what are the chances of me actually being called upon to pay this money.
So let me ask you though, counsel. So Ingrid signs the guarantee. She is now the guarantor. The nephew defaults on the loan for whatever reason. But Ingrid said, but I just did a help out and I don't have it and I cannot pay it. What if Ingrid cannot pay it? What if she doesn't have the wherewithal to pay it? Or she just said, but I never know, so never gonna pay it. But I said, I try help. Is she stuck?
Well, guarantees are usually drafted by the financial institution, yes, and it's very difficult to get around them because the terms are biased in favor of the financial institution. She has to consult a lawyer to determine what are her options. Mm-hmm. If Ingrid, for example, felt that she was pressured into signing this document and she didn't understand the terms, mm-hmm, she didn't get adequate legal consultation, she may be able to set aside the transaction based on a claim called undue influence. Right. Mm-hmm. So that's something she could explore. The lawyer can also look at the terms to determine, was there some material change in the loan transaction? For example, there was some increase in the interest rate that Ingrid was not aware of. Mm-hmm. This would be a material change that was done without her consent. That may be a basis to actually discharge the guarantee.
Yes.
Another thing too, sometimes financial institutions might do something to compromise the security that they have in their possession. The nephew maybe put up a property as collateral. If the financial institution negligently released that collateral without Ingrid's knowledge, that might also be a basis to discharge. But it's just important that you get the legal advice before you go into the transaction, and you don't wait until that appointed time comes and you want to seek to set it aside. Because as I said, it's usually very difficult to get around a guarantee. And if there's default, best believe the financial institution will exercise all available options and remedies open to them, including suing the guarantor and coming after their assets.
Wow, thank you, counsel. So guys, before you sign that guarantee or to be a guarantor for somebody, as Mark Paul is saying, it's very important to read the fine print, get a lawyer to do so, and understand that as the guarantor, you're literally stepping in the shoe of the person who is the borrower, right? And if they default, they're coming after you. That was Mark Paul Cowan. Thank you so much, sir. Attorney at law and partner at Nunes Cofield Dillon and Co. Remember to keep those legal questions coming by sending them to our socials at CVM_television or at Sunrise CVM. There's more Sunrise on the flip side, so please do stay with us.
Yo, what are you? Oh, man, none of that. Oh, no, brother, no, man.
You see you ever play ref? No, piggy, I'm not playing.
Yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, Pierce, you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, Bridging. No shake on, I can play a little bad, Bridging.
Really have to shake on?
Yeah, man, and no badness, Bridging. Just live good, man.
Come together, I make the violence done.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix. Central Pitside, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, and Connex.
Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Khadine Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Travin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVM TV. Let's get moving.
Make a move now.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Guys, thanks for staying with us. Happy World Standards Day. Now, World Standards Day is celebrated annually on October 14 in recognition of the collaborative efforts of experts globally who develop voluntary standards that impact economies, industries, and daily life. Well, here to share with us the importance of World Standards Day and why it should be celebrated in Jamaica is the Acting Director of Standards Division at the Bureau of Standards Jamaica, Tafara Smith.
Hi, Tafara. Good morning.
How are you?
Good morning.
Happy
I'm
Standards Day.
Oh, thank you.
I was saying to Dennis earlier that it's so serendipitous that you're here this morning because I passed the Bureau of Standards over the weekend and I saw the banner and I said, yeah man, World Standards are so girl for have standards today. Have a World Standard one day. So when I saw that you were here this morning, I said, God, I see you. Thank you.
All right.
Standard's still a keep and standard is a must. But a lot of people are not aware of the work done by the Bureau of Standards. How important is the Bureau of Standards to our daily life, the ordinary Jamaican?
Okay, so the Bureau of Standards Jamaica is a statutory body under the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, and one of our jobs is to develop standards and to implement and to facilitate the implementation of standard in industry. Like you said, these standards affect our daily life by ensuring quality and safety of the products and services which we consume on a daily basis.
You know, I like that because I remember there was a couple of years ago, there was an announcement that all sugar packages, the old time way where we used to package sugar, all sugar packages need to have, they need to be packaged differently. In some office, and people were huffing and puffing and how it coming like it was going to be the end of sugar, the sugar industry. People have fallen in line. You go to a supermarket, you know what is in the sugar. It is there. It is clear. And I'm saying if you implement standards, people will fall in line and things will improve. How important has it been for the Bureau of Standards to go in and dictate in this kind of a way?
Well, the truth is that when we're developing standards, what we do is to advertise to the general public, to let put the information out there in the different mediums, through newspapers, on our website, through the different social media spaces, to let you know that we're developing these standards. And in developing these standards, we're inviting you to have your say in the information, the specification that goes into these standards. Because of course, these standards facilitate business development and trade. And so it is important to hear from those stakeholders which the standard will impact are those stakeholders that will be impacted by the standard and can impact the standard as well. And so we make sure to put that information out there, invite the experts in to be a part of the discussion. Also, what we do is in the development of standards, we try to advertise to let them, give them another chance to comment on the document. So before we go to the publication phase, we send out a draft of this document and welcome you to give your comments before they are published. Also, we have public awareness sessions where we tell you a little bit more about what is included inside this standard. What are the meaning of these specifications? What does it mean for you and your business? And what does it mean for you as a consumer?
So, for example, when you see that standard ISO something,
Yeah, ISO 9001,
yeah, what is that indicative of?
Okay, so ISO is the International Organization for Standardization, and it's just another standard setting body, but it's another international standard setting body that is recognized globally, right? So it's 9001 is really the name of the standard. However, 9001 represents the quality management system standards, right? And so what this does is to help businesses to increase efficiency by implementing standard operating procedures so that this ensures consistency of the service that they provide, quality of the service they provide, as well as to ensure that consumers are, taking into consideration the feedback from your consumers to improve your business, also giving
like
a competitive edge.
ISO 9001 certification of several quality management processes. It's important. It allows also the customer to have a certain expectation.
And that was what I was about to ask, Tafara. That's what I was about to ask. Because normally you go to certain businesses and you see certain certificates, right? When I go and see a Bureau of Standards certificate, do you give those certificates to say that you've been passed, you've met the standard, the Bureau of Standards has given you the nod?
Right. So when you see a company that advertises that we're ISO 9001 certified, yes, these companies are usually certified through the National Certification Body of Jamaica, which is another arm of the Bureau of Standards. And basically what we do is go into these companies and to audit them to see how well are they conforming to the standard requirements. Because even though the standards are voluntary, for your business to export, for you to facilitate an international trade, safeguarding safety, then you want to implement the standard. The Certification Body of Jamaica does that. They audit you. When you conform to the requirements, then they give you that stamp of approval that says, okay, you're certified to this quality management system standard, ISO 9001. It increased consumer confidence in your products now.
Absolutely.
And now your products are now market ready. It can meet market access requirements. So you're not only competing locally in the domestic market, but competing internationally. Your products are now meeting up to those other international products.
So tell us about your week of activities that you have lined up and how can we be a part of it?
Okay, awesome. So the BSJ has several activities lined up for this week. We started yesterday with our Make Your Marks article in the Jamaica Gleaner, as well as today we'll be dominating the airwaves with telling people how we can use standards to facilitate trade, how we can use standards to safeguard health and safety, and even importantly, we are moving towards economic development and sustainable development, how we can use international standards, local standards to facilitate this process. Also, we'll be having our open house day on, I think it's Wednesday, where we have tours of our laboratories. We also have a message from our Minister, Senator the Honorable Albin Hill, to share with industry the importance of standards and how this can, again, open markets, new markets for manufacturers, how we can safeguard the health and safety of consumers, right? And as well as we do have our technical committee appreciation day and luncheon, where we award the different stakeholders. Like you said, these are experts that volunteer their time and expertise to the development and standard. We want to award them, say that we acknowledge you during this week of World Standards Day, and to give them our awards and to put in tokens to encourage their participation and to show our appreciation to them as well. We also have our Food Safety Ambassador program that will be launching on Wednesday as well. During the whole open house session, we'll be having as well expositories, tours of our laboratories, like I said, to just give you, our consumers and our stakeholders, a view into the operations of the BSJ.
Wonderful.
Hey, she know the thing them.
Yeah, she know her work.
Miss.
She know her work, and I love that. I love that. Love
she
that.
Acting,
she have
but
standards.
She acting, but she have the standards to be the director of standards.
Just like how CVM will have the standard.
Yes.
Standard over here. Our guest this morning has been Tafara Smith, acting director standards at the Standards Division at the Bureau of Standards Jamaica. MPG would say uptownification. Lou. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, darling. Coming up next, we'll talk CVM news, a new look, a new experience, learn this and more right after the break. It still and always is Sunrise.
Stay with us.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Nightly News is getting a fresh update to its news product. Starting today, the news will be anchored by our very own Nika Lewis. So who is Nika? Let's journey with her to this moment. Within moments of meeting this engaging personality, you would instantly be made aware of her roots in the parish of Manchester. She soon then journeyed to Trelawney, where she spent most of her childhood in a community called Dutch Hill, and soon after, Albert Town. She began her academic journey at St. Andrew's Basic School in Queensland, Albert Town, and continued at Albert Town Primary School, where she credits as the institution that taught her public presentation, which helped in her overall development. Her passion for learning blossomed at St. Hilda's Diocesan High School in St. Anne. Interestingly, Nika was a science student whose inquisitive mind developed a reputation of challenging the accepted norm. She was a prefect, student counselor, Spanish club, and a member of the school's debating team.
She's a child who normally asks, she talks a lot, she asks a lot of questions. She said, Mommy, what is that building called? And if I explain and tell her the name of it is a police station, you have the bank over there, NCB, what they do, Mommy, what do they do over there? And she always tried to allow me to go into depths with her by explaining everything to the depth.
For her sixth form studies, she would then attend Jamaica's most populous school, St. Catherine High. In her short time there, students believed in her so much, she was elected Sixth Form Association President and President of the Interact Club. But it was at St. Catherine High she got her initial foray into journalism, becoming the founding executive of the Blue Review, the school's newspaper. This experience led her to use that inquisitive mind and writing skills to pursue studies in media and communication, with additional studies in Spanish and philosophy at Caramac. Nika furthered her education at the University of the West Indies, Mona, specializing in a creative and driven individual. She was crowned Miss Trelawney Festival Queen in 2013, embodying cultural pride and community leadership. She also received the Prime Minister's Youth Award for Journalism in 2017. And no fooling, it was April 1, 2014 that the CVM journey began for Nika, starting as a junior reporter. She then transitioned to being a presenter, producer reporter, and the moderator of the hotly contested newsroom meeting debates. Proving herself a formidable journalist, she has risen through the ranks as a newsroom manager and editor, often playing the role of mother and big sister to the reporters in the newsroom, guiding them through the rigors.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's a lot. Powerhouse, Albert Town Massive. Everybody, good morning. Welcome back to Sunrise. CVM News
Trelawney's finest.
At 7 is set to undergo a moderate revamp. And today, with the primary goal of enhancing the quality and the depth of our news coverage. Iswa? Yeah, right. Thank you. They need to update my cards, right? Thank you for that, Senior Soup.
A moderate revamp. A moderate revamp.
Now, this follows the relaunch that took place back in 2023, indicating a commitment to continuous improvement in our broadcasting approach and connecting with our target audience. The news you trust is getting even better, a bold new look and an exciting new experience. So it's only right to stay locked into CVM TV to see it happen. Senior journalist and presenter Nika Goodas-Lewis joins us.
Good mother.
Good mother. As an award-winning journalist is here to share more on her appointment and more. Congrats, Nika.
I wasn't ready for the excitement.
We are excitable over here.
I see that.
Congratulations to
this
you.
This is where the sun rises, and I thank you. Thank you both.
Very arctic congratulations.
Thank you.
Very proud of you. Very happy for you. And I know it's going to happen.
It is.
How do you feel?
Elated, acknowledged, and that this is a turning point in my career, especially for broadcast, because I didn't study TV. So my confession, I did a radio. That was my specialization. And here I am in TV, stepping up, it would appear.
You see that? Definitely stepping up to the plate. And that's what, education does as well. It makes you malleable. Exactly. So you
Application,
can...
Yes.
So you study radio, but you have TV.
Yes. Actually, I've straddled almost every aspect of